Revelator Aggregator. Before we get started, the character you see on your screen is Dennis the Super Turtle. We found him outside of First Cousin Aggregator's house, so I had to get some footage of this fine fellow. I'm very perplexed as to why the Democratic wing of the American Uniparty is still pursuing this whole Mueller thing. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I've maintained from the beginning, well, since I've been making these videos, obviously not from the beginning because it took me a while to figure out what was going on. But again, it's patently obvious to me that Mueller was a cover-up artist whose job was to cover up England's role in interfering for old HRC and Israel's role in interfering for old President Orange guy. So why would the Democratic wing of the Uniparty want to pursue it any further? Because they're controlled by the same puppet masters as the Republican wing of the American Uniparty. And I'm aware that the rank and file in the House of Representatives, your average congressman, not your average senator, but your average congressman, is clueless. They're probably more clueless and less woke than me. And I'm just a dude making videos on his cell phone. The leadership in the House is a different story. I mean, they know what's up, or they wouldn't be in the leadership. Because it's a totally rigged system. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to y'all. And then A.G. Barr throws a whole nother other level of confusion on it for me, because that dude's CIA. I mean, he admitted it in his testimony to the Senate. And I think he was recruited out of like high school or college or something into the CIA. He's been in the CIA since the early 70s. He was one of Hoogie Boogie Illuminati Daddy H.W. Bush's bagmen. But now all of a sudden he's like white knighting for Trump, threatening to expose the whole, and he's not going to phrase it like this, but essentially what he's threatening to do is expose England and the Queen and GCHQ and MI6's interference for Hildog Clinton. So maybe they're trying to expose the Brits and not expose Israel's role? I don't know. I'm totally lost. Because those conservatives that are not hip to the left-right paradigm, that fancy themselves quote-unquote truthers, that are essentially preschool members of the quote-unquote truth community, sitting in some kind of sandbox, some kind of conservative sandbox, they're still convinced that Hillary whacked Seth Rich for uploading the emails onto a flash drive at the DNC. And I do think Seth Rich uploaded the emails onto a flash drive at the DNC, but I don't think Hillary whacked him. I mean, everything I hear is that he's on some kind of kibbutz in Israel, and that he was working for Mossad or some kind of outboard intelligence agency affiliated therewith, like Black Cube maybe. And see the aforesaid second layer cover story that the semi-hip preschool baby conservative members of the truth community buy into, that he was Arkansas-sided, plays into the whole negative image of Hildog being a stone-cold Illuminati killer, which she is, but it just feeds right into that, see? See how that works? So, you know, lots of ins, lots of outs, lots of what have yous. If y'all have any ideas, I'd love to hear about them in the comments section, because I'm perplexed. Father God bless you all. Jesus Christ saves. Stay positive.